Hey guys, this is Ray at PhoneArena and I'm here ready for 2014 with a new comparison for you guys, and this time I have the HTC Desire 820 upper mid-range smartphone next to the flagship handset in HTC's lineup, the One M8. So obviously this is a comparison between two handsets which are positioned in different price segments. They're geared towards slightly different markets, but still they are both pretty cool actually, and full functional, no compromise phones to a large extent. So I think that comparison is really necessary here. So let's check out the differences between the two. The first and most glaring difference when it comes to their design is how the HTC One M8 has this all aluminum finish here. So it's made of metal, it feels very premium, it's very beautiful. Meanwhile, the HTC Desire 820 has a slightly more generic plastic build, which still feels pretty solid and pretty nice in the hand, especially having in mind how light it feels and thin it is for such a big phone. But still, the all-metal body of the HTC One M8 really speaks about its premium nature. Moving on to the displays, the Desire 820 has a bigger 5.5-inch display, whereas the One M8 has just 5 inches of screen real estate. Resolution-wise, though, the One M8 has the higher one, and it's 1080p versus 720p for the Desire 820. Even then, I think the Desire 820 has pretty good pixel density. Everything seems very easy to read on this display, but of course the One M8 is going to give you the better pixel density, and probably things are going to look a bit crisper on this display, especially when looked from up close. Now, under the hood, we have the Snapdragon 801 on the HTC One M8, whereas on the Desire 820 we have the new Snapdragon 615. So it's the first 64-bit chipset to grace an Android smartphone here, and it's in the Desire 820. Even then, this remains more of an upper mid-range kind of an SoC. The chipset isn't as powerful as the 801 that's here in the Desire M8, even though it's just a 32-bit design. So, but then combined with 720p resolution, and it looks like the Desire 820 actually runs pretty fluidly, which is what we want to see in every phone. Though of course you can expect the One M8 to have the superior performance when doing resource demanding tasks or when playing games. In terms of cameras, we have a 13 megapixel shooter here on the backside for the HTC Desire 820, whereas just a 4 megapixel ultra pixel camera on the One M8. Now, megapixels alone aren't they don't necessarily mean better image quality, but in the case of the One M8, we've already proven that 4 megapixels here don't really work that well in most scenarios. We're yet to find out if the 13 megapixel camera on the Desire 820 is going to do better, but you know, hopefully it will. Now, in terms of operating systems, both handsets have Android 4.4 KitKat. The difference here is that the One M8 will probably be slightly better supported when it comes to future updates, since it's the more signature phone, it's the flagship here. And of course, it's already on the market, whereas the 820 is going to ship later this month in September. The price is not clear yet, but having in mind that it's an HTC phone and it's an upper mid-range one, we don't expect it to be that much cheaper compared to the One M8. So there you have it, guys, our first comparison between the One M8 and the Desire 820. For more, just check out phonearena.com.